Recently, I've been playing some of the very best StarCraft II that I have ever played. So here's the thing, what I want to share with you today is a Zerg versus Terran that I played a couple of days ago over at the live stream, and I think it's actually one of the very best games that I've ever executed. Now, for those of you that watch me primarily on YouTube, you may not be aware of the salty side of me. If you watch me on Twitch, you probably know that a couple times a week, sometimes a couple of times a live stream, I get pretty triggered, primarily because of my own misplays and my own mistakes. I do get pretty frustrated, especially because oftentimes I know what I need to do, but then I don't execute it properly. Now, going into the Zerg versus Terran, I had just played a Zerg versus Protoss against a Protoss player who was just simply sitting back doing absolutely nothing the entire game long. And then I make one mistake as he's going up to Skytles, right? I make one mistake with my Corruptors. I accidentally fly them over a bunch of Archons while I wasn't paying attention. I end up losing a lot of health on them, and therefore I end up losing the game. And I was already very salty going into it. So just be prepared. It even gets to the point where I'm swearing in this game, okay? Be prepared. There might be a little bit of a different Loko than you're used to, but I hope you enjoy. Now, the real answer there, like I was making all the right moves. The real answer there was don't make a miss micro. Don't make that mistake. But it's so incredibly unforgiving because, I mean, how long did that mistake last? A half second? It wasn't that long, man. You make one misstep, you fly a couple of clumped Corruptors over like 2 Archons and they just die. It's just... so frustrating. Like, the answer is don't make those mistakes. Just don't. Just don't clump up your Corruptors and don't fly them over Archons. That's the answer. But, it's super unforgiving. No, Lurker Hydra sucks balls. Against Skytles, that is. Like, I think you're supposed to, like, go... What's it called? Like, you're probably supposed to go... That new spell. What's that stupid new spell called in the Infestor? Like, that's probably what you're supposed to do in that scenario. But it just doesn't work at all, man. Like, Hydras, they die too easily. Because the next step to that strategy was playing is go... into Storm, and Storm just melts Hydralisk. The only real good anti-air option that you have as Zerg is Spore Crawlers, Queens, and then maybe Corruptors. But obviously Corruptors, like, those are the only mobile unit, right? So, like... yeah, it's frustrating, though. Yeah, Microbial Shroud is trash. It's not worth researching at all. So, I don't know. It kind of sucks. Thought I was doing a good job there. But made a mistake. And you die instantly. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Better luck next time. But it's alternate, like, it's very frustrating though, because that guy was playing a build order that was very suboptimal, you know? Like, he wasn't even playing something that I would consider to be a good strat. He did no harassment, no scouting. Every early game aggression would have killed him, but I just happened to not go for any early game aggression. It's just... yeah. Viper, like, guys, honestly, like... you can't beat the Protoss Skytles army with Hydras. It's not even the Skytles army that's the problem, but it's then the what's it called? Like those things. The High Templar. Like, they absolutely melt you, man. Like, you can give it a try if you want to. But I've headbutted with Hydras against Skytles many times in the past, and it's never a good idea. I recommend you don't try, but if you really want to give it a try, go ahead. Hydras are no good against Skytles. I'm just saving you some MMR, man. What about Infestors with Fungal? No, man. Like, Infestors with Fungal and Vipers with Parasitic Bomb, they're all great. Those are all very good. The issue is that you need to have, like, an actual army. you know? Those are like supplemental damage. It's good, but like it's not reliable damage. And I think your only reliable damage output against air is Corruptors. Like, you don't have anything else.
We require more. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. We must place that on creep. Not enough energy.
I haven't seen any Hellions. Also no third base. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a lair. I will drone behind this.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
Oh no, there are Hellions. Look.
We require more.
Come on, guys. As many of you as possible, so we negate some of that splash.
We require more. We require more minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require not enough energy. The hive cluster is under attack. We require our forces are under attack. Mineral field.
Good.
We require more minerals.
My opponent went way to ham there.
We require more minerals. A creep tumor is under attack. We require more minerals.
New subscriber detected.
We require our forces are under attack.
Oh, what?
We require
He was invulnerable there for the last second or something. Feel like he should have been dead there.
metamorphosis complete. Unacceptable command. We require more minerals. Not enough energy.
Now this map is difficult to push on though, so we gotta be careful.
Mineral field. We must place that up. We not enough energy. We
I want to know if he's still producing more.
require
More better cruisers. I don't even know if this is bio or mech.
mutation complete. Mineral field defeated. Unacceptable command. A mutation is under attack. Our forces are
No, it's just full on mech. Actually, nah, I'm gonna get it. We're gonna go. I don't have a lot of... A lot of Ravagers, aka no Ravagers. Oh wow. For some reason, I did not move those.
We require more minerals.
I think if I would have had a couple more Ravagers there, it would have been okay. I decided to go for +2/+2 instead, which wasn't bad, I don't think, but yeah. Now we're forced to play a longer game, which is not too crazy. Yo, Mr. Harston, thank you, man. I'm currently in the middle of a Zerg versus Terran Mech. I'm pretty far ahead, I think, but it's mech, you know? I think I need some Ravagers, guys. So he's got 4 bases. I guess we're okay with 4 bases. We just don't want to play against more than that. That's our main priority at this point. Just preventing him from going up towards too much. Okay. This map is not that great for Nydus, I don't think. Or for Swarmost, I don't think. Like, we basically have to go Nydus, I think, if we want to make this work. Couple kills here and there, though. Can't complain about that. Do you think he would take the base over here? I have no idea, actually. I didn't really consider that one. Wow. Well, we were in a good spot, guys. Now, I'm not so sure anymore. Because now we're going up against 5-base Terran. The 5-base Terran is pretty scary.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
I don't even know what I'm really supposed to make at this point, because he's gonna switch towards Thor's, like, and like those units at some point here. I guess I need to add on Vipers. Vipers are pretty good.
Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. Our forces is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Oh no! What the f- Oh no! Oh shit. I accidentally blew up a bunch of my own units. I thought I had Ravagers, and my corrosive bow hotkey is the same as that for blow up your own Banelings. For some reason. I didn't have any Ravagers there. That is unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but unfortunate. The issue is, guys, so I'm looking at this map right now, and all I can see is Terran with 6 bases. What do I say? 7 bases even, because he's probably gonna take that one too. And what exactly can I do against Terran with 7 bases? I'm really not sure.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Look at this. This army is only gonna get stronger. And I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm open to suggestions, guys. But, all I'm seeing right now is minus MMR. I can make whatever I want, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be making. I don't think there's an army that can beat that army, you know? Thors just deal so much damage to brutes. Nah, I can't push in here either, though. I can't push in anywhere. I retract my previous statement of thinking this map was pretty cool. It's, yeah, it's cool. Not so much in these scenarios, though, because there's not much I can do. I think my best option right now is just trying to bleed him out. But the thing is, he's got so much economy, you know? Like, what exactly am I gonna do against this much eco? My best bet right now, I think, is like waiting for him to make a misplay. Then again, he can't really finish me off anytime soon either. This music is appropriate, man. It's okay, Loko, you don't have to cry. It's just MMR, Loko. Don't worry about it. Okay, I actually kind of want to get rid of these. Thank you. Look at this, guys. Here's the Thor army. Nice. Now I can remix again. Yeah, Thor's, like, they got buffed really hard, and it makes it really difficult to win. My next strat is to go, I think, Infestors. After this wave, right? I think we go Infestors with Neural Parasite. I've got a lot of Hydralisk Bane coming right now. They're all maxed in upgrades and stuff, so it should be okay. But I mean, he's securing an extra base right now again, right? So, I don't know, guys. What else can we make? A Lurker Den? We can make another Lurker Den.
Mineral field depleted.
Donation accepted.
Yo!
Loko eating an 8-pound chicken drenched in mayonnaise with his bare hands live on stream.
Got a couple of siege tanks. That's nice. Thank you, man, for the support.
New subscriber detected.
Yeah, I don't know what to make. I don't think Zerg really has something they can make, to be honest. Other than, like, getting lucky with Neural Parasite, I don't see myself winning this game. Now, I could win if I get really lucky with Neurals, but his army is getting stronger and stronger, and mine is kind of, like, been just as strong for, like, the last 10 minutes. It's sad, but... Make a ton of Lurkers? Siege tanks outrange lurkers, guys. So he knows now as well about my infestors. Guys, you can't go there anymore. There's a Terran player out there, bro. Here. I need to like abuse my mobility, I guess, because he doesn't have a lot of it. Okay. That was the best, like the best possible option there. Like, come on, I had his entire army basically. Like, seriously guys, I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I really don't know. He probably has the island base as well. Now, there's not that much in general anymore here when it comes to, like, Hellions and Hellbats and stuff. So maybe I could, like, overwhelm them with this. And then switch to Lurkers. Yeah, that's doing a good job. Oh, I'm out of gas now. Can't believe it, I had such a massive gas bank. Okay. Lurkers? I'm completely out of gas right now though. I have no more gas. I still have 6 gases mining, so there's a chance that this can be okay. can't fight anything, dude. Come on. Eh. So frustrating, bro. Zerg maxed out armies really, like, suck. Like, honestly. I'm open to suggestions, really. What am I supposed to make? I've made everything. I've made every single Zerg unit. Oh my god, man. Fuck this. I've mined every base out, basically. And I've thrown army after army after army. I'm out of larva, bro. That sucks. Didn't think I was gonna be out of larva. Get him. Oh, we did not retake this base. You think there's a chance? Okay, I got the base. I'm out of money though, guys. I have nothing anymore. Like I've been broke for quite some time. I had how much of a bank? I had a lot. I think we have to start getting Banelings again, because we're essentially going back towards good old Hydraling Bane now. Oh my god, that army is not getting any weaker though. I mean, it is getting weaker. It's just that Blue Flame will murder me right now. Really? Come on. He can't have that much money anymore. He's getting salty, guys! Yes! Holy sh**, dude. Oh. There's a first time for everything. Lowko winning a 30+ minute game. I mean, I said he was getting salty, but I was really the one that was getting salty here. I'm very happy with that one. Despite it, it definitely... Look at my neck, dude. This is what happens when I play a really long macro game. My face, like my blood is going to my brain, I guess. I don't know, man. So I ended up winning here in this game because of better economy. That is 100% the thing. I guess what I'm like a little salty about is that, like, with Broodlord Infestor not being a thing anymore, and don't get me wrong, like that unit composition was stupid too. Zerg just can't really make a cost-efficient army. I won this game because I was mining so much more. But I was mining much more for, like, literally the entirety of the game, right? I was mining so much more for an incredibly long time. So I kind of want to look at the very end of the game and look at units lost. And resources lost, I guess. I want to see what the resources lost look like. It felt like I was losing 10 times the army, but I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
EZ peasy lemon squeezy GG.
Thank you, Snuck the Falcon. Thank you also, Demo, by the way, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you also, Lambo, for actually the raid during that game. I appreciate it, man. Ling Bane into Roach Ravager, into Hydralisk Bane, into Swarm Host. We dabbled into Swarm Host with a Nydus Worm. Then we went back to Hydralisk Bane. We got to Corruptors, went into Brute Lords, went back to Hydralisk Bane, made a bunch of Infestors, switched towards Lurkers. We've basically made every unit. Like, we've basically made every unit that was available. Except for Ultralisks. But Ultralisks, you know, are Ultralisks. Like, you don't want to go Ultras against Terran Mech. Mutalisk? I didn't make Mutalisk either. No, that's true. That was a seriously intense game. So this fight over here, this is like the fight that I thought was gonna like flip the battle and the entire game upside down. I was like, okay, here it goes. I get Neural Parasite on like all of his stores. Now notice, he's not even maxed out. Well, I also actually have 19 Corruptors in production, but he's not even maxed out. I thought this was gonna be a beautiful fight. I get Neural on like all of those Thors. I thought it was gonna be a blast. Oh my god. I feel like that fight was still so bad. The Liberators were absolutely frying all of my Infestors. What I should have done here was wait for my extra Corruptors to come out. Oftentimes you glance over in the top right hand corner and you're like, well, that's as strong as my army is gonna be. Forgetting that there's like a lot of units still in the production tab, you know? Like, you can't obviously see the production tab in game. Yeah, I think if I would have shot those Liberators out of the sky, this fight would have looked way better. Anyways, look at this though. At this point, like my resource loss is just so high.
Detected.
Hey, Dwarf, thank you as well, man. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a very big misplay for sure. From my right, like for me, like that was not a very well executed play there by me. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't take the island. I sent an Overlord there at some point. I didn't think about the island for quite some time, and I guess he forgot about it too. But this should have been a base that he had, I think. What kind of game would it be if actually... Like, maybe in the late game, I should have taken that base. I had a Nydus Worm. I could have taken it. Because we were coming down to the final mineral patches, right? Like, on paper, even if you trade inefficiently, which Zerg is usually going to do against Terran Mech, I already mined this base, which he would never have, obviously. I've mined every base on my side as well. If I can mine this one and the one in the top right, I think that may make up for like the resource discrepancy. A sneaky island base? I don't think it would be very sneaky though, because he would hear the scream. You know, the scream is map wide. My opponent would be able to hear it too, so I don't think it would be very sneaky, but... He actually still held on though, despite being so low supply here. Yeah, so interestingly enough, normally Zerg is the one that runs out of gas, and Terran's the one that runs out of minerals. Kind of funny. I'm very glad I won this game. My brain is my brain is fried right now though. Yeah, so he says, so basically you have infinite money. Good to know. Turns out when you mine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bases. Apparently if you have 9 bases, that's when your opponent says you have infinite money. I mean, I would expect to have a lot of income when it comes to 9 bases, right? You'd expect like there would be a lot of money coming out, but I'm also like super broke. It took me 9 bases to beat someone who's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. I guess he had this one too. So I guess it took me 9 bases to beat someone who was on 7. So in the end, after I cleaned up his entire army, we still had lost 15,000 resources more. I guess 15,000 is basically the income you get from like 2 entire bases worth, almost. Plus, obviously, the gases too, so I did end up getting advantage there because I just mined more, but... Math on stream, dude. Not even once. Anyways, it took me 1,000 dead Zerg units, but we successfully repelled the Terran.